What happens in the dark always comes to light. Yeah, this is probably the life lesson we are learning in this video, boys and girls. If you've been on this channel for quite a while, you probably have heard of Darman somewhere in your life. Darman is this YouTuber that would create like random inspirational videos. I made a couple videos on him like a year ago, and I just saw this guy out to be cringy as hell, but he just wants to make life lessons. Like Darman is like that YouTuber that he's like cringy, like a cringe as hell YouTuber, but you just can't stop watching the cringe. Like that's basically Darman to me. But recently there has been a lot of allegations against Darman where he hasn't been paying his actors. His actors came out and said Darman's a scumfuck that doesn't pay shit. He also ducks meetings, ducks smoke, and would constantly he's just constantly a total ass. And today we're going to be taking a look at two actors from Darman. Mainly it's going to be the guy, the nice guy, I guess, in the Darman series, who plays the nice people, or does that dad or whatever the hell. And we're going to look at this girl. I don't know where she came from. I mean, no offense to her, but like I'd never watched a Darman video with her in it. Probably she was some asshole ratchet girl or redneck or whatever. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at those today and we're going to form our opinion. Now, before this video starts, I kind of want to give out a couple grounds. 1. Everything being said in this video is alleged, meaning everything is not 100% true, meaning I'm just simply speculating on this situation and I'm kind of forming my own opinion. Nothing else. That's it. And, yeah, enjoy the show.
Essentially, as an actor at Darman Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. And there are a lot of issues at hand here, but one of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Darman Studios can afford rent.
Now, this is my biggest red flag when it comes to this video right here. More towards Darman, not this guy. Darman, you're a fucking millionaire, like a YouTuber with like 11 million subscribers, or a YouTuber that's almost about to hit 20 million. I'm pretty sure you make enough money to pay your actors well. I'm not sure why you're not doing that though. Like, that's kind of fucked.
But I think that people should be aware of why we are protesting, why we are out there right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, but there was also a protest outside of Darman Studios where very familiar actors, people that are in the videos of the Darman series, are protesting for higher pay or whatever the hell. And the signs are like, Darman's a bitch, or Darman is a fucking pussy. Darman, speak to us, bitch. Man the fuck up, Darman, and speak with us, or something like that. You know, it's all a messy situation from there.
We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same. Everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is, there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out.
This is another thing that would piss off a couple people. So Darman would like allegedly fire people for like speaking their minds or some shit like that, or speaking about like speaking or whatever the hell. Like, I'm gonna like, even if at a job, like that's just even at a like regular normal job or like some big ass company like Darman, that is a weird ass rule. Like, speak or you're fired or whatever the hell. Like what if you want to speak about ideas, maybe possibly ideas for the new video? Like, maybe that could be one of the good things speaking could be used, or maybe talk about the pay. Like you're not shutting me up when we're working at some awesome place like Darman. Well, I mean, now that these allegations are out, I don't think working for Darman is probably a special thing, but I'm just keeping in mind, like, dude, like, you're not shutting me up at any type of job.
So we decided to come together as a group and talk collectively with our boss, Darman. We sent a letter to him, a hard copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dar got it, but it was addressed to Dar. It was delivered to Dar. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss our issues. That meeting was pushed several times, changed on us. When we finally got to the meeting, we had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dar. Dar was not there. And we said, well, we are not going to have the meeting until Dar is here. You guys can be here, the head of production, the head of HR. That's great. We'd love for you to be there too, so everybody's on the same page. But our meeting is with our boss, the person who signs our contracts, Darman.
This is another thing that would get me, like, so what these guys were doing is that they were trying to, like, set up a meeting with Darman, speak on issues or like speak on things that they, kind of want or something like that. And Darman was sort of like ducking them, like once the meetings were coming, Darman was sort of like ducking them every now and then. And then when they get to the meeting, they specify that they want Darman to be there. Like, Darman has to be there for the meeting is what they want. But Darman just turns out not to be there, and it has to be some like random production person. Which, I mean, they said it's fine for them to be there, but they want to have the meeting with Darman, the guy who is giving them the bread. Like, holy shit, dude, Dar. Like, how if some people set up a meeting for you to be there, you've gotta be there. You're the one that's giving them the bread.
Thank you very much. Please get back to us with a time for the next meeting by next Tuesday. Just a time for the meeting, not necessarily the next meeting, but by Tuesday. We said this in person. We reiterated it a few minutes later via an email. We checked back in following a couple days, reiterating again, we would like to speak specifically with Dar. This is what the meeting is about. This is our boss. This is who we want to talk to. End of the week comes and goes. We learned Saturday there will not be a meeting. Meanwhile, a lot of other stuff has happened at the studio. Some not great stuff. Whether it's connected or not, hey, we don't know because no one's talking to us. So that's why we're here right now, because all we wanted to do was sit down and have a conversation with our boss. That didn't happen. We were told explicitly that there will not be any meetings and that any issues that we have can be written down and forwarded to HR. And that's just not acceptable.
So that's what the video from this guy is saying, that Darman is a scumfuck who underpays his workers that get him fame, get him to like 17 million subscribers or whatever the fuck. Darman also, whatever the fuck, ducks meetings and pushes meetings for other days just for him to like not show up the day of the meeting, and then would like do some like random feedback thing or whatever the hell. So yeah, that's from this guy. But we're not done, boys and girls. There's one more. There's another video from another Darman actor who's alleging other stuff from Darman against Darman, and we're gonna take a look at that one too. And then I think we're gonna call this video a wrap.
Us are upset with the way we've been treated here at Dar. We asked for a meeting, and we were told that we would not be given a meeting.
So here's what's going on at Darman Studios. We had a strike today, and I'll tell you why we had a strike. So a lot of the actors, the crew, are feeling like they're being disrespected in the workplace. It's a really toxic environment. Our jobs are never set in stone. We don't have any job security. People have been fired over having medical conditions.
Darman, what the fuck? This is kind of fucked. Okay, now, to be clear, again, this is all allegations, not to be taken 100% true, but Darman, what the hell? I mean, this could be said as, like, maybe some conditions are not acceptable under Darman for, like, medical reasons or whatever the hell. Or maybe, I'm trying to, like, put my mind into Darman's shoes right now, which I'm currently not really getting, but if he's just like firing people for like having like ADHD or autism, like that's kind of fucked, Darman. I don't think, yeah, that's a little fucked. You're fucked here.
It's wrong. Like, it's just wrong. And if you say anything like, hey, I think we could do this better, you're fired. So we decided, hey, we'll band together. We will set up a meeting with Darman himself to go over, hey, what can we do to make this better? We never got that meeting, and we asked, and we asked, and we asked, and we didn't get it.
This is what the last guy is also alleging, that Darman did not, Darman would duck meetings, Darman would, move meetings to other dates, Darman would just specifically try, like, every possible way to just not have the meeting, and then once the meeting comes, Darman's just not there.
We didn't get the meeting. So I'll tell you why I'm here online telling you about this and why I was at the strike, because I feel like it shouldn't be hard for people to get paid by their employer. I feel like corners shouldn't be cut. There was one time that $50 was just left off of my paycheck. But I've only been here for a year, and there are people who've been here for 3-4 years that have stories that are much, much worse than my little story. So if you're one of those people, if you have been disrespected by Darman Studios, Remix is real. Give me your story. Hashtag protest Darman.
Now that's the Darman allegation shit that's basically coming out. Darman is a scumfuck that wouldn't pay his employees, duck meetings, and just all around a scumfuck. And Darman actually has responded to the allegations made against him through a YouTube community post and YouTube stories, which I think is deleted by now. I'm not sure yet, but he made a community post saying,
"Hey Darman, to address the recent protests by some of our actors. First off, we'd like to thank many of our actors and fans who reached out to show their support gradually and solidarity to us. We truly appreciate you. For background, we did arrange an in-person meeting an hour long with actors representatives of two of the most senior leaders leading our head of production and Hope understanding concerns prior to any protests. During the meeting, the actor representatives refused to communicate any concerns and instead walked out. We followed up with a request for a written feedback and never received any response. More info on our stories. In regard to actors' compensation, we believe we pay our actors completely compared to our peers. Our rates for actors vary. Extra receives $18 per hour, and speaking role actors receive $33 to $44 an hour. We are proud to have given thousands of actors job opportunities, and last year alone paid millions of dollars in actors' compensations. Actors by nature work for many different production companies. We offer project-based opportunities that vary from a few hours long to a few days. We do not offer full-time positions as we try to spread around opportunities and show a wide range of faces. All detail included pay rate and length of the production and specified in offer letter, and the actors has feedback to accept or decline the project if accepted. Actors are always paid shortly after a production wraps, typically within 72 hours. We highly encourage feedback and have many outlets for actors to express their concerns, including anonymous actor surveys. We send out production wraps and actors' feedback boxes in our studios. We receive an overwhelming amount of positive feedback and very high ratings. Any concerns we address quickly. Yesterday, the group protest interfered with two productions that were taking place. We want to apologize to the crew members and actors affected by these protesters and for the stress it may have caused. We thank you all for your support and understanding. More information can be found in our stories. Love, Darman.
So yeah, that was Darman's statement on his community post. He also made like a bunch of stories which you can check out on his channel, but he just addressed, the myths and truths. He just put myths, truths on, basically a longer form, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to know what you guys' opinion on this whole thing, because if this was me, if I was like a Darman actor and I've been mistreated like this shit, like, first of all, Darman makes you do like cringy shit for content, like, some, like, let's be honest, some of the Darman videos are a little bit cringy, not gonna lie. And the fact that you're even if you do cringy shit, like, I mean, if Darman were to like make me do cringy shit, like, for videos, like make me, beg for my mom and my hands and knees going way, like, personally, I wouldn't care, because if I get paid a lot of money to do that, then I'm cool, I'm chilling, I guess. People will make fun of me for it, but at least I'm getting bread for it. But these guys are getting no bread, so they're getting a shitty amount of money for it, and they're getting made fun of for the fucking cringy content they made. Like, that is fucking brutal, bro. Anyways, I want to know your thoughts in the comments down below. I've been home with Chuck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.